And welcome back here as the ball's kicked off. Number 2 gets it on the one hop. Looks like he has a group of blockers with one man to beat. He's tackled after a gain of about 35. First down and 10, Skyline Tigers. So we're back after the halftime. Great halftime show by the cheerleaders of the Skyline Tigers there. Put on a great halftime show as the Skyline Tigers lead the game now by a score of 7-6. Very slim lead and driving right now in the Del Norte territory.
This is a great football game right here, Coach. Like you said, the Skyline Tigers are only up by 1 point, 7-6. A whole half of football to go here. Let's see who go ahead and try to take advantage and get a hold of this game right
No
here.
backs in the backfield, but it's a straight shot by number 7, it looks like. Number 1, I'm sorry. Springs again, Keontae Springs. As the Skyline parents get involved. Brings up a second down and about 8.
Second down and 8 here. Number 1 looks like he's been getting the majority of the carries here. I can't see it changing up too much right here, Coach.
The ball first when they come back out of the half, and they capitalized on that by scoring a touchdown. So the kick is away off the one bounce to their Mr. Everything quarterback. Number 12 gets the ball, tries to cut back around the corner, but gets nothing. Actually gains about 12 yards. So it's first down and 10. Del Norte Nighthawks. Ball on the 40-yard line.
And let's see what these Nighthawks are going to do right here, Coach. You had the Skyline Tigers come out on their first possession and score within 4 plays. Now the Del Norte Nighthawks get the ball at about the 40-yard line, it looks there, Coach. And let's see if they can go ahead and take advantage of this great field and see if they can punch it in.
Thank you for watching the Pride Sports Network and our webcast of the Q Bowl Championships here at San Diego High School. First down and 10. Quarterback number 12 sends a guy in motion, but he hands off to Hicks. After a gain of about 6, is tackled by a host of Tigers, bringing up second down and 5 for the Skyline Tigers. So second down and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line. Sends number 8 in motion. Looks like it's a zone away from the motion, but sniffed out by number 56. Fiance Sherman. Uncle Fontaine, I'm sorry. Fontaine Sherman. Uncle Fontaine, what they called him, makes another tackle who should be unblockable here. I mean, the kid's so big that the junior Pee Wee jersey doesn't fit him. Look like he got a medium on. But he's able to move around and chase a guy. Number 12 gets away after breaking a tackle. This kid, number 12, is very impressive at the quarterback position.
I mean, he's doing everything for him out there, Coach. He's being the running back. He's being the quarterback. He returns the kickoffs. I'm sure he plays defense, too. He's just everywhere out there on the field.
Saw him out there at the safety position. He's got a couple of tackles, thrown a touchdown pass, and I wouldn't be surprised if he has a touchdown run before the game is over with.
I believe I just saw him in the concession stand frying fish, too, Coach.
I mean, the kid does it all.
He does it all.
Does it all. So brings up a very manageable fourth down, 4th and 2. And he keeps it himself and has the foresight enough to dive for the first down. And I'll tell you something else. This kid knows that he is this offense. He had no intention of giving that ball off, whether the handoff was there or not. But we got an injured Del Norte Nighthawk down. While the coaches and trainers come out to attend to him, we're going to take a break here. It's a word from our sponsor.
We're looking for a time check in the game.
Bobo! 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 Flush! Flush! Hey, give me a coat. Give me another coat. Here's your tip. Hurry up. That's your tip. I got it. Yeah, that's the tip. Hurry up when you get one of these. Come on up! Let's go!
All right, and we're back here. First down and 10 for the Nighthawks as they come out of the break here. Nighthawks driving. Nighthawks driving.
He just got racks.
Get you something. Yeah, what?
So after the no game, brings up a second down for the Del Norte Nighthawks. And it's just been that way. It's been a methodical approach to offense that this Del Norte team has been displaying. No real sense of urgency here, but they have been moving the football pretty well. Just they've been running out of time.
Oh, false start, it looks like, on the offense. They weren't on one accord out there.
And I mean, with 100 guys in motion, that's what happens. But those are some of the things that happen when you got a high or a heavy motion off.
You know, Coach, yeah, you're right. When you have a heavy motion offense, I know you're a little choked up again there. You sometimes the players might not know when to go. If it's on one, if it's on two, your man's in motion. You get a little anxious out there, and you get to jumping off sides.
So they have to be mindful of that, not to kind of outcoach themselves with the multiple motion packages. When you got a guy named like 12, keep it simple and just get this kid the ball. And as he looks, great play design, getting him out of space. I'll tell you what, these Del Norte coaches, this Del Norte coaching staff, led by Coach Dan Tallman, I mean, what a great coach this guy is. with this offensive scheme. I really have a great appreciation for what he's doing on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, it's really impressive what these guys are able to do.
But when you have a player like Tyler, number 12, he makes your job a lot easier out there because he can make all the throws at this level. He also can take the ball in the hand, run, get you those hard yards that you needed. And when you have that type of talent, it makes your job that much easier, Coach.
So 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line, on the Skyline 40-yard line. So Buckner calls his own number, keeps the ball, and gets the 1st down after a great second effort. This kid, Buckner, what a great player.
Well, he doesn't want Keontae to take away his immortal player of the game here. So it looks like it's the battle of those two, and we're going to see which one yields first.
Well, it really looks like just a matter of who wins the game at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, Coach. Whoever wills their team to win the game will get the immortal player of the game.
1st down, gave it off, and I love the way this kid follows out his fakes. He follows out his fakes. That quarterback is a heck of a player. Bringing up a third down, a manageable 3 yards right here. I like this kid. I wonder what high school he's going to eventually end up. I mean, it's maybe too soon to talk about high school as he's probably in the 6th grade right now. But I mean, the kid is impressing me with every move that he's making out here.
And he's actually calling his own plays. As you can look on his wrist, he has his plays there. They give him a number, and he calls it out to all of his other players out there.
You really got to have
teammates.
You really have to have a good guy doing that. And you see how he made the decision to keep the ball, maneuvers through traffic, and gains another 5 yards. This kid is very, very impressive.
I guess he's telling Tebow doesn't have nothing on him.
He's probably more accurate than Tebow at this point in his career.
I mean, on the passing side, you may be right about that.
So, and that was no disrespect to those Jets fans out there, but the Jets are probably as dysfunctional an organization as you could have.
I mean, it's a run up between the Raiders and the Jets.
So after that small gain brings up a 2nd down. And as we know in the championship game, there's no consolation prizes out here. Either you win or lose.
And I'm telling you, Coach, the losing doesn't look good on the resume.
Absolutely not. So, Del Norte Nighthawks come out on a very manageable 2nd down when they're in the red zone. Looks like a handoff, but it's a fake handoff. Great play call and a great.
Oh!
Wow, and he dropped the pass. Looked like he had it. But he's holding his ankle.
It looks like he's all right. He's walking it off.
Going to walk it off and get back in there. But you look over at the sideline, again, unless they're going to suit up the team mom, who they're going to put in the game?
Yeah, you're right about that, Coach. They're very thin over there on substitution. So their packages has to be 1 or 2 guys at the most getting subbed in.
So brings up a 3rd down, very manageable 3rd down, and considering how they usually have 3rd and about 15. This is a 3rd and 7 here. I'd approach this in 2 plays in the red zone. Maybe wouldn't go for it all here, but it is a pass. He's going to drop back. This quarterback is very impressive. Looks like number 24 had to keep running, but at this level, what can you do?
Yeah, no, he led him a little bit too much right there on that play, Coach. You can't make him to make every play out here. I mean, the kid is doing everything. So you kind of live with those, and you hope to live and fight another day.
4th down 7. After the pass, looked like they probably should have kept the ball on the ground and tried to make this a 2-play situation. But instead, they go to their spread package. They're going for it.
I mean, I like this arm on number 12, though, Coach. I mean,
watch the draw here. Oh, and he got some. Number 30. What a great play call. great play call by this quarterback.
I mean, it was a great play call. He stood in there for the last second. He took the hit, coach, just so he can deliver the ball right on the chest for the first down.
And what a great catch by number 33, little guy in there, stays in there, makes a great catch, and gets the first down on what looked to be an insurmountable 4th and 7.
Yeah, I mean, he stood in there, he took the hit. It was a nice pass and catch play. I really like the way this Del Norte quarterback is actually running this game right here.
And he's winning it single-handedly, Amar. Brings up a first down and goal. And after that play, coaches want to take a timeout right here. So while they take a timeout, we'll let you know that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at the Immortal Athletic Society. Find out how you can be an immortal athlete. This game is also brought to you by the fine people at Pride Youth Sports. Visit us on the web at www.prideyouthsports.org. Beautiful sunny San Diego day out here at San Diego High School at the Junior Pee Wee edition of the Q Bowl, featuring Del Norte versus the Skyline Tigers. Right now we got a score of 13-6, but the Del Norte Nighthawks are driving. Looks like this is going to be a good one that goes down to the wire, Amar.
Yeah, you're right about that, Coach. This game has been pretty, got me on the hill. They have big plays, you got first downs, you got turnovers. They got everything that a football game is supposed to have in there. Game is real close, only a couple of scores away, and I'm really enjoying myself on this one, Coach.
Absolutely. Very good game. Started out as a defensive battle, and then an explosion of offense happened.
Well, sometimes it takes some of the offense a couple of times to see what the defenses are running, what type of schemes are they putting out there. And once you see what they're doing and what they're throwing at you, you make your adjustments from there. And then now you see that the offense is starting to roll.
So here we are. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Del Norte does not have to score here to get a first down. Good inside run there, brought down by Uncle Fontaine, number 56. Bringing up a 3rd down and 9. What do you draw up here? Do you go to the air or do you keep it on the ground here, Mark?
I believe it's 2nd down, Coach. They just
Second
got
down,
it first
okay.
on that last pass catch. So right now you can still stay on the ground here. I might go to a pass play here because you still have 3rd down. They may be thinking run right here.
Well, it looks like they're spreading it out, and it looks like they got their receiving package in the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if they ran either a draw here or they passed the ball, and they were going to pass the ball, but some kind of motion.
Ball start
On the offense. Crucial. You just can't shoot yourself in the foot against this explosive Skyline offense who can score at will. You got to get points here.
Yeah, but I really like the confidence in this Del Norte offense. Even though it's a penalty on them, I think that they believe that they can score on this Skyline team anytime they want.
So far, that's been the case. So it brings up 2nd down and long here. They still could get a first down, and it is the quarterback draw, which I think was the call before. And he gets a gain of about 4 yards to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd down and 10. Looks like 3rd down and 11.
And like you said earlier, they still can get the first down if they get to about the 2-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and goal there. But let's see what happens here.
That being the case, Amar, I wouldn't panic here. I would approach this in a 2-down situation. I try to get about 5 or 6 yards here if I could, and then I would go for it after that. But they line up in the spread here, so I would expect maybe another quarterback draw, or they're going to run that same play where they run everybody off and send a guy on the flat. He's standing there wide open. It's a great play design by this Del Norte coaching staff.
I believe that's the end of the 3rd quarter. So like they do in football, it's time to hold your 4s up, meaning the 4th quarter, Coach. And cuatro for those who speak Spanish. And we're now in the 4th quarter.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, we're going to go down here with the with the game on the line here. 1 possession game. Del Norte in scoring range here. 13-6 is your score. Skyline leading. Beginning of the 4th quarter. while they switch, we're going to get a word from our sponsor here. You've been watching the Pride Sports Network.
T-shirts are located in front of the restroom. T-shirts $10, sweatshirts $25.
Glad you tuned into the Pride Sports Network to catch our second annual Youth Football Live Q Bowl edition. We're in the Junior Pee Wee game. Del Norte Nighthawks driving on the Skyline Tigers. Skyline leads 13-6 as he drops back and he's picked off by number 2. And Uncle Fontaine puts a great block on the intended receiver. Another great block there. Number 2 cuts down the sideline as the ref throws a flag. He's still in bounds, still on his feet with a convoy of Tigers in front of him. He couldn't go all the way, but I think it's going to come back with a series of bad blocks. Series of bad blocks. That is going to come back there. There's a bunch of different flags, and it looks like the coaches thought that this might be a coach infraction, but there was a flag 30 yards back here, so it would not have mattered. It would have still came back.
There's an infraction. It seemed like all type of infractions out there.
I mean, the refs threw so many flags, they had to start throwing their socks and shoes out there with so many flags on that play.
I think I see a kitchen sink out there, Coach.
Might be.
But it was a fantastic run, though, Coach.
It sure was a fantastic
beautiful run. You just
by this Skyline team. And I'll tell you what, had he scored on that, game over.
Oh, yeah.
And that would have took the wind out of their sails. And this team takes so long to drive down the field. They can't afford to make any mistakes.
And I actually thought that the Del Norte was going to get in there, probably tie this game up, Coach. But a nice interception by the Skyline defense there. And in the fourth quarter, you can't have those crucial turnovers.
And that interception and run back was done by number 2 Springs. I wonder, is he the brother of Keontae Springs? His name is Kentavis Springs, which means he probably is.
With Kentavis and
Keontae,
I believe they are brothers. And that is confirmed. We got the call from upstairs.
They are brothers.
They are brothers.
Wow, what a 1-2 punch, literally.
What are they, twins or something? Oh.
So as we find out what the call is from the refs here, it looks like it might have been a sideline infraction, but Coach Carter is
he's livid out there. They're trying to explain what's going on to him. It doesn't look like he's trying to hear it. Talk to the hand because he doesn't want to hear it.
So we'll see what the final call is. Again, as the refs try to find their.
Oh, actually.
Oh, and they pick up the flags.
They pick up the flags.
Touchdown.
After the referees convened, they talked it over and gave it to him.
Hey, I want to get an explanation on what happened. I don't know if the coach threatened to poison the ref or something like that, and they picked up the flags. But whatever he said to him, it worked, and it was a great touchdown that might have sealed this ball game.
What a beautiful interception return there, Coach. It had to be close to about 98 yards.
It was a very good effort. What a great play. What a great play by this young man. So the play after the extra point fails.
But it's still 19
So
to
now
6.
it's 19 to 6. 2-possession ball game, and I think that might have did it.
Brings up first down and 10 for the Nighthawks. Ball on the 45 with a score of 5-19. The Norte 6. Butler, cover formation, play after that's a flag.
What are they doing now? Oh, they got a penalty?
He's down there already. You know what?
Ball on the 45 with a score of 5-19. The Norte 6. Butler, cover formation, play after that's a flag.
Can you take him to James?
Yeah.
So we can get a time check for the announcing booth.
And it looks like they gave him the flag after the touchdown, Coach. I guess that's what must have happened. It was after.
Okay.
It was a dead. I don't know how the flags came during the play, but.
And I mean, and it was so many of them. I mean, and it looked like there were a bunch of bad blocks on that play, but again, whatever the coach said to him, it worked, and it was a touchdown.
Damn, and it looks like the Skyline Tigers are going to be going back. They're going to be kicking almost from their end zone.
So after another penalty, what looks like probably an offsides, it backs the Skyline Tiger team up. Del Norte has to take advantage of this. I mean, they have to take advantage of this.
Well, yeah. I mean, they already have great field position right here, Coach. You have to get a score here. You're down by 2 scores. If you can get 2 scores here, you can get right back into this game.
And he caught a great break there. Number 12 picks it up on the 8 hopper, gets back down the field, but he's tackled. So they couldn't take advantage of the great field position opportunity they had, but it was a great kick by the Skyline Tigers. So 1st and 10, Del Norte with a 2-touchdown lead late in the 4th quarter.
And let's see what Tyler can do here. He's been really controlling the game and the tempo of it. He did have that bad interception on their last possession, but I know he's probably the caliber player he is. That's already thrown out of his mind, and he's just got to go out there and still make the plays he know he can make, Coach.
So right now it's 1st down and 10. And it looks like the Skyline Tigers team are having a little bit of technical difficulties getting their players in the game. So they have to burn another timeout, but luckily they're up right now. Luckily they're up, so it's not too big of an issue. So while they take a timeout, we'll take this time to give you a word from our sponsor. You're watching the Pride Sports Network broadcast of the Q Bowl championship game between the Skyline Tigers and the Del Norte Nighthawks Junior Pee Wee Division.
Hey, let's go. Here we go. We're back to the game.
1st down. They have to do something here. Looking for somebody to throw the ball. He's got a guy wide open. And the ball is incomplete. What a great opportunity. This quarterback is something special. He stays in the pocket to look for a guy downfield. But to no avail. The ball is dropped, and they needed that play very badly. And that's second down.
That's the second big drop that his wide receivers has let him down today. Only thing you can do is get the ball out there to him. You can't catch it for him. You can just put it in their position for them to make a catch. And you got to help your quarterback at that time right there, Coach.
I mean, this young man has got to get some sort of help, and he hasn't been getting it to this point. So let's see what they drum up here. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something in the flat there. And look how deep that safety is playing off. I
think it's like 7 minutes.
Oh, almost one-handed pickoff by number 6, Luis Jones. Looks like we got a man down on the field. Looks like number 15 for the Skyline Tigers. We hope that young man is okay.
Who does the time?
So with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, we've got a score of 19-6. Skyline Tigers. And again, while the trainers attend to this injured young man, we're going to take this time to give you a word from our sponsor. You're watching the Q Bowl Championship, the Junior Pee Wee Division, on the Pride Sports Network. I'm sorry, I said 15. I'm a little dyslexic today. That's Reginald Washington, number 51. And he's up and he's okay, and we're thankful for that. So it brings up a 3rd down and 10 after a failed 2nd down attempt. Line up in this bunch kind of shotgun formation, pistol formation here. Sends 32 in motion. Snap, and it's a fake handoff to number 9. Number 9 keeps it. Looks like he tries to strip it. Number 12, I'm sorry, keeps it, the quarterback. Gain of about 7 yards, bringing up a more manageable 4th and 3.
And Tyler's going to win this hand. If they're going to win it, he said he's going to make sure that he single-handedly wins it. His wide receivers are dropping his passes. A lot of things are not going their way right now. So he said he's just going to go ahead and take the ball into his hands.
So here we are. It's 4th down, and about 4 yards to go. It's a crucial 4th down in this game. They have to convert here. And I would keep this ball in number 12's hands. And of course, he's going to keep it and get outside. Great play call. And he gets outside, but almost tackled. But he gets the 1st down after a great second effort. Looked like he wanted to go laterally a little bit too much. But a great effort gets him upfield.
What he did, Coach, was he started inside, and it looked like he kind of saw the outside in the corner of his eyes, and then he wanted to bounce it outside. He still got the 1st, but I think he probably would have got more yards keeping it on the inside.
So after that crucial 4th down pickup, it's 1st down and 10. What a great throw.
And another drop, Coach.
And another drop. That was a great throw. He really threaded the needle in between 3 guys, put it where only his guy can catch it, and he drops it.
Right in his hands, Coach. It couldn't have been a better throw. I mean, Tyler's been pretty accurate today on his passes. And again, his wide receivers are just letting them down.
We could have a case here where even if this team loses the game here, we might be looking at Buckner as the player of the game. So let's see what happens here as they're driving with little time left here in the game. Gets it outside to number 9, who gets upfield, and it's a great tackle in the open field there by guess who? Number 1, Springs. Keontae Springs. What a great open field tackle. This kid is a phenomenal player.
He is, Coach. He's making all the plays on offense for him, and then you see him, he's just flying around the field on defense for the Skyline Tigers. Like I said, he is my immortal player of the game thus far, unless, like you say, something dramatically changes here. And Tyler on the Del Norte side will probably be mine if he can pull out the victory.
I mean, it really looks like a situation here where Del Norte is going to have to find some urgency and either make a big play here, but this is not going to work here with a 2-possession game late in the 4th quarter. You're getting 3 or 4 yards a pop.
Yeah, I mean, what we've seen all day, through Del Norte is they could move the ball, but they don't have the quick play strike. I mean, they can get you 5, 10, 7, 8, but you never can get that big 30, 40, 50-yard gain that kind of gets you that quick strike ability that you need when you're down right now, Coach.
And see, those are the staples here, I believe, in youth football. You got to have some sort of lightning in a bottle when you get in these type of situations. Coach needs to dial up something. This is a methodical offense, and we see what got them here to the Q Bowl here today as we look at an injured player down on the field. Our hearts go out to the young man. Hope he's okay. But we see what got this team here. It looks like their goal is to keep that offense off the field by keeping their offense on the field. The problem is that they're down by 2 touchdowns. So that young man Gonzalez is up and on his way to the sideline.
Del Norte takes another timeout, probably to get their player looked at. Again, we know their bench is kind of thin over there, so when a player goes down, you kind of wonder who's going to step up next for them.
So while they take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. You're watching Pride Sports Network airing of the Youth Football Live, Q Bowl edition, Junior Pee Wee, Skyline Tigers versus the Del Norte Nighthawks. We'll be right back.
Don't forget to visit the food booth. CJ Cal Tacos, Rising Beans, Cheesesteaks, Fish and Chicken Fry, $20 fish, toast, yogurt, tamales, portaway sandwiches, red beans and gumbo, smoothies, lumpia, and cakes. Coming up in the Pee Division is going to be a battle between the Red and Chargers and the Old Tyrants Broncos.
Ball in the hands of Mr. Everything Burger. Finds a guy. Oh, what a great defensive play by number 2, brother of Keontae Springs, Invontis Springs.
And he's the one, that's the same guy who intercepted him earlier on in the game and ran the 98-yard pick 6 to the house.
You know what that reminds me of? You remember that? The Steelers versus the Cardinals, the Phoenix Cardinals.
I remember that game.
Right before, in the Super Bowl, right before the half, he catches that, Harris catches the interception.
Right in the middle.
That was the difference in the game, and I think we have something else happen just like that. A lot of broken tackles, great play against all odds, runs back to pick six. So, I mean, a lot of parallels to the pro game for these young men as they turn the ball over on downs, and essentially this game is pretty much over.
And it's very eerily similar.
Oh, and he stays in. Oh, what? Spins back in. This kid is amazing.
He doesn't like to go down. I know that, Coach. He's not trying to go out of bounds. Number 1. He doesn't like to go out of bounds. He doesn't like to go down, Coach. That's the type of runner I want on my team, who's giving you 110% no matter what.
So it really does look like it's a lock for Springs being our immortal athlete of the game right now. Barring a miracle, it's between him and number 2.
Well, I mean, he's looking at probably over 150 yards already. about 2 touchdowns. His brother has the other touchdown. It's almost a 2-man tandem, if you will.
So, oh, what a great play call there. Just too much on the ball, on the pass, and they couldn't complete it there. So, pass intended for number 4. Couldn't run underneath it. Brings up a 2nd down. Looks like Skyline's trying to put this thing out of reach and score another touchdown before it's over.
And if you can do that, if Skyline can get in there and score another touchdown, you're right. That would be the last nail in this coffin, and you might as well go ahead and put them to sleep.
So 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 46-yard line. Oh man, what a great run by Dejon Williams. After a gain of about 8 yards as a flag. Let's see what the flag is from the ref. Hey, can you call down and see if you can get the time from the ref?
Is there a way you can get the time from the ref?
Tell him to ask James. James will do it.
Looks like a penalty on the Skyline there, Tigers. Looks like they're moving back here, which is beneficial to the Nighthawks. But it might be a little too late here.
Second down and long for the Tigers. We got a score of 19-6. Skyline in the lead here in the 4th quarter.
4:45 left.
4:45 left in the ball game.
So 4:45 left in the 4th quarter. Straight picture number 1. Stiff arm. What a great play. And he's still alive, running backwards. Great play by number 12, Buckner again. On defense. What a great player. Man, we might have our first immortal athlete of the game on the losing team. What a great effort this young man has displayed on both offense, defense, and special teams. And like you said before, I even saw him in the snack bar flipping burgers. I saw him outside parking cars. The kid is doing everything.
You're right about that, Coach. He's everywhere. Yeah, you're wondering if he has any twins or if it's just one guy.
Can't be one guy because this kid is all over the field. Bringing up a 3rd and forever for the Skyline Tigers as they line up in the no-back set. Number 1 at quarterback, and he's just running left and running right. And I think what they're just doing now is just running time off the clock, but they could not afford that play right now. Now it's 4th down. I think they have to punt here.
I mean, you're right. You're right about that, Coach. They're going to have to punt it now. You don't want to give the Nighthawks any momentum, any quick plays. Go ahead, try to pin them back a little bit, make it a little harder for them to score.
So they are going to punt wisely. Number 9, the punter, is back there to kick the ball off to guess who? Quarterback, the general, Tyler Buckner. Definitely ate his Wheaties this morning.
Nice punt again.
Takes a Del Norte bounce and then takes a Skyline bounce. And he wisely stays away from it.
At the 45, it'll be first down and 10. Del Norte ball.
Yeah. The little man right here, look.
Where, now it's first down and 10.
And there he goes, number 12's up in the air. Oh,
Off of both of his hands.
I know one thing that they're going to have to do in the offseason is practice their pass catching, because you have a wonderful quarterback in Tyler back there who basically, I would say 90% of his passes has been on the money, Coach. But he's actually got no help from his wide receivers out there.
I mean, and it's a tragedy because this kid, you know, you can tell during the regular season he probably led this team and got him here on his back. And unfortunately, for all his work, he won't get the payoff as they start out in a spread offense, second down, no backs in the backfield. Got him, and it is caught. He's throwing it in traffic. Looked like he had another guy on the right side of the field that was open. But it doesn't matter. It's a complete pass, bringing up a third down, and 4 to go. Looks like they want to speed it up a little bit here, but it doesn't look like they're moving fast enough. Steps back and he keeps it, sees nothing, still running, and is smashed by a host of Skyline Tigers.
Well, he gets the first down, Coach, and he's doing everything he can out there. He's really trying to will his team to a victory. I just don't think it's enough time left in this game to do it, Coach.
I agree. Del Norte has played their heart out, but it's got to be under 2 minutes now in the game here. Late in the fourth quarter. Great pass and great catch. Caught by number 1 of the Del Norte Nighthawks, Charles Talman, son of the head coach Dan Talman, and they call a timeout there.
Yeah, Coach, I think it's a minute late and $1 short for these Del Norte Nighthawks. But you know, if you can hope for a miracle, anything can happen. There's still time on the clock. And as long as there's time on the clock, you still have a chance to win the football game.
Absolutely. We've learned that in many different occasions, that the game is not over until there's double zeros on the clock. And if we had a clock that we could use, we would know when there's double zeros on it, but the time is being kept on the field. So we do apologize to you guys watching that we don't have an accurate account of the clock for you guys. But just know that it's late in the fourth quarter and Del Norte needs a play fast. They need a big play here right now. So Del Norte's quarterback steps back, looks like he's going to go ahead and run, rolls to his right, and wisely steps out of bounds. This kid is has a very high football IQ for such a young player.
Yeah, his football acumen is off the charts out there. Either he's passing it.
Number 1. Keontae Springs.
Yeah, his football acumen is off the charts out there, Coach. Whether it's him making the pass, whether him making the read on the run, or just making something happen when nothing's open downfield. This guy is the type of quarterback that I want leading my team.
Second down and about 3 to go. Did you see the shoulder movement by this quarterback? I am thoroughly impressed with this kid. I tell you what, man, I'm impressed by this kid, man. He is Mr. Everything out there. He plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. I'm thoroughly impressed by this young man.
Coach, I don't know if we can do anything for this young player, give him a Constellation Immortal MVP athlete of the day, but this kid, he deserves something for his effort. He deserves something for his effort, Coach. Another TD pass for this guy.
So I think we're gonna do something that we haven't done in our 2-year broadcast existence.
There's about a minute left.
We're gonna do something that we haven't done in our 2-year existence. We're gonna have dual immortal athletes at a game. Even in a losing effort, this quarterback was so impressive. Tyler Buckner, he's gonna be our immortal athlete of the game, along with number 1, Keontae Springs of the Skyline Tigers. These two are going to be your immortal athletes of the game. They both will receive immortal athlete spirit packs that includes t-shirts, compression shirt, and our new Immortal Athlete football gloves. So with about a minute left to go in the game, we just got a touchdown pass from our Mr. Everything quarterback, Buckner. Now they're going to go for one here to make this a one-possession game. And then I would be surprised if I didn't see an onside kick, and then anything can happen from there.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go for the onside kick. There's just not enough time in the game.
And he's down and didn't get in the game. What a great effort by this young man.
Great effort. I mean, I can't give this kid any more kudos than what we've been giving him today. I mean, he's just beyond our expectations and what we expected out of his play today. And it's kind of sad for him to be on the losing effort today.
I agree. This kid is a great player, and it really is too bad that, he didn't get a little bit more help today. I think if he got a little bit more help today, this outcome might be different, but it is what it is, and that's not taking anything away from this great Skyline organization. I mean, we already know how they work. The first two games out here today were featuring Skyline teams, so not taking anything away from this Skyline team that played a great game, but this kid, number 12, is a very next-level player, and my hat is off to this young man.
Indubitably, Coach, indubitably.
So with a 19-12 inside of a minute to go, we got a 19-12 ball game. Looks like they should have the hands team in there, but it looks like they got the meatloaf package in the front with a soda on the side.
Well, Coach, you already know their team is thin, so the special teams, the defense, and the offense are probably the same 11 players. So
see how that goes. This game is not over quite yet. Let's see if Skyline can muster up something and make something happen here, as the onside kick is inevitable here. And they line up, and this is your ball game. Own it! Offsides is the call, but well executed by Del Norte. Wow, what a break for Skyline. And as we have a very overzealous referee there that almost does the YMCA dance to let him know that we're offsides here. Let's see what they do here. If they can get that same kick, they can get that ball. As the fans yell for the hands team, looks like, again, the meatloaf package is in the front. Let's see what they do here, as Del Norte has a great opportunity to get this kick. And there it is again. Oh, no, and he doesn't get it. Recovered by the Tigers, but it looked like he touched it before 10 yards, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. First and 10, Skyline is what it's going to end up being.
All right, and that basically concludes the game for the day. Looks like the Skyline Tigers will be your Cubo championships. That's two teams from Skyline have started off this football day and winning the championships. The Del Norte, they put up a valiant effort, came up a little short, but at least Tyler, the quarterback's consolation prize is he's co-MVP with Keontae Springs from the Skyline Tigers, and they both will get the Immortal Athlete Player of the Game. Thank you for joining us, and we will be going down for the end of the game presentation.
Congratulations to the 2012 Junior Football Champions, Skyline